Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your boy, Super Nerd Vining, saving you from your boredom once more with some The Forgotten City. Let's jump right into it. Salve, friend.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what...
So we've already been through all this. So in case you haven't been watching the last couple of parts, so we have been teleported back in time, and we are trying to a city, a hidden city that has a golden rule. Basically, you can't really be an asshole, but when it reminds that is the problem. So, like, what counts as doing bad? You can't do bad, or everybody gets turned to gold. But what counts as bad? So we're trying to figure out who's about to commit the crime, who's about to break the golden rule. Well, we're on the final day, right before it happens. So, if we don't do it in time, it's on a loop. So, we just repeat. So, we have been through all this once, and this is our repeat. So, I'm Super Nerd. We've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name's Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to Sentius so he can tell me about the golden rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
Oh, you're good, bro. From that guy.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
What is it? Is it a bow? No. Zipline handlebar. Oh, that's pretty useful. Actually, that's really useful. Cool beans, man. Thank you.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
If it works.
And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe.
Probably.
Probably.
Hey, man, that's my type of
All
safe.
right. See you around.
See you around, Galerius. Hey, have a good night. Alright. Now let's go. You listen. Okay. Livia? Who is this?
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
Huh.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Yeah, I have no idea what it
They
means.
never do.
This chick seems suspicious. Like she's more important than she looks.
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Do you need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Pandora's box. So, what do you
The
think about
bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
The bloodless shadows. Well, yeah, I'll
The
show this
newly
up.
arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
She seems sus, like she knows what's going on. Prototype, summon hardware, prototype zipline. Oh, so this is Galerius. This has perhaps a poem by Galerius. My life has been tortoise, as the 7 labors of Hercules. orphaned, defeated, and enslaved, yet I would suffer it all again gladly, because each lost wound and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you any more than hold Vesta's flame, but to watch and love from you from afar, bathing in your glow is enough. Huh. Interesting. So, Clarice has a crush on someone.
Ixion turns.
Someone's crying where water flows. Model arena. Small one mono, probably Verona, which is cleaving for stage 30s to decay. Vigils. This Vigil's house.
Ixion turns.
You got something to say? Look at me, statue. Nah, just look at me. Okay. What's this? Navia's key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo. Well, it didn't say I'd be stealing it, so I'm gonna take it. Can you not look at me, statue? I would appreciate it if you could leave it. So this is basically the living quarter. Okay, great. Statue. Herbs rack. Bottle. Garmer ferments fish sauce. Use. Gives off a faint, salty. Okay. So nothing seems to not be too much over here. There's some graffiti, right? Loves concert with her. No, we die. Wait. Galerius loves Equitia. Countered by fornicate with her, and we all die. Wait. So, looks like Domitius has been using this to train. I wonder what he's been training for. So most of this is destroyed. This is a cave somewhere. Old chest. Naris, fletched arrows, bottle of wine. Probably the last bottle of wine in the city. Okay. Where does this go? She weeps where water flows. We can go in here. There's a staircase. Old chest. Take money. Why is there just one apple? So nothing seems. I know we're on a time, but I kind of want to make sure I'm not missing anything before I could keep going. So what is this? There's something here. Butterflies. Butterflies usually indicate something. I can't get there yet, so we're not going to worry about it. We still need to find a bow. We're told to find a bow. At one point. And then what is this? Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. Damn. How do I get past her? Because there's something in that chest I just don't know how to get past. Interesting. So I guess we'll be doing that later. I do want to get to know some people, see if I can find some people and get to know people a little bit better. Familiar fish sauce. Roman shield. Bottle. Okay. From first to Cal, this must belong to Lucius. Okay. Cavalry helmet. Native horse. Yep. Okay. So this is Horatius' house.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
The way out is over. Okay. Who is she? Aurelia.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before, a certain learning and sophistication.
Not interested, sir. And do we flirt along with it? Oh, you know.
Ugh, coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
What, you came on to me?
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's
Damn.
just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
That didn't go well. What's your story?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
I think I kind of needed a romancer to get a story. Damn. I wonder if that's gonna come to bite me in the ass. Do you know where?
Normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
That's cute, but seriously, do you know where I'm?
Straight to business, huh? I can work with that. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
Damn, 1,000? I mean, if you know a way out, why haven't you used it yourself?
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now.
Okay, interesting. Isn't it kind of unethical to keep all these people trapped in here knowing there's a way?
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
How do I know this is
If I took your money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the golden rule, wouldn't I? And I have no interest in doing that.
Okay, that's true. Tell me more what
I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
I'll pass.
What's
thanks.
the matter? Can't afford it? Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus has lent money to others, on occasion.
I don't want any money from him. What do you think about the gold?
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Yeah, I like that saying.
Certainly, for 10 denarii.
Here's 10
Have you
denarii.
met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now, she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
Here's another 10
I
denarii.
hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go.
There used to be a midwife here, Naevia, but this place drove her mad as a Maenad. Said she could hear the statues whispering to her. Can you imagine? Fortunately for us, she locked herself in the palace weeks ago and hasn't been seen since. Good riddance, I say. Scintilla, the magistrate's youngest daughter, went missing a few weeks. How can we trust him to govern a city?
Okay, that one's not
I heard
information.
Dacius has been offering a lot of money for a bow.
Okay.
Of course, Sentius banned all weapons in the city, so I can't help but
Well, I
wonder
do need a bow.
what he's up to. Have you seen the way Rufius walks around staring at all the statues? He says he's afraid they're going to spring to life.
Only a minute.
But then, why does he have a collection of them in his room? I hear Galerius has a thing for Equitia, but of course she's a Vestal priestess. If she sleeps with him, the magistrate will have to bury her alive. Why do silly boys always want what they can't have?
It is a
I
struggle,
hear
man.
there are blasphemous cultists walking among us. You know, the ones that lit the fires last year? Some even say they have a secret shrine around here somewhere.
Okay, so let's talk
Whatever
about
you
some
like.
things.
All
Where are we
right.
going now? So she seems to be a good way to get some tips for the game. Rufius is, so yeah, because he has the incomplete note. This is your final warning, sinner. Okay, persuade Rufus to stop threatening the merchant. Ask the merchant in the former secret and that. Tell Sentius to suspect Rufus, stone disc. So what fish carving looks like it might be religious in nature. Stone carving. Oh god. Jeez. Okay. A phallic charm thought by the Romans to have divine protective properties. So yeah, just in Rome, don't forget to carry your dick necklaces around. She will guide you. Who be she? Oh, note from Kabash. Kabash to Kabash. I told Lucretia about the dreams I've been having, and she said it might help her divine. Divine their meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in shadow from that particular ram headdress. Once again, he introduced himself as Curdy and told me he dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember where I had heard it. I don't think I will sleep soundly again until I know who is Curdy. I don't know. Unless I'm pronouncing that wrong. Carving of a lion. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's see. What does this say? Galerius for magistrate, countered by I would rather drink Aurelia's special brew. Hey, that's fucked up, man. Oh wait, I've
Just
already
as the ocean accepts the river, but it does not. The new
I forgot. Okay, so problem is, so yeah, right now we have Rufus. Find me. It's back here. Her, just two more statues. Interesting. And this is where What's back here? Oh, the market. Gotcha. Anything here that I might want to find? Sorry guys, I'm doing a lot of exploring this video. I kind of want to know my surroundings kind of before I, because if I know my surroundings, I can do things a lot faster in future attempts. Alright, so we can zipline there. Oh, that definitely very much looks like someone was about to, how much money? 6K. Someone was about to break the golden rule in ages past. Well, before someone else did, obviously. Because they're all stone, so obviously someone had broken the golden rule here before, if not multiple times. Old chest, bottle of wine, possibly the last bottle of wine. Well, definitely not the last, because now I have 2 bottles. Is no. What in the hell? So this collapse is a bunch of people here. Are they fighting? Is that what it is? Okay, so these guys are fighting, which would have caused the golden rule as well. These might be climbable if only they can support my weight. Okay, so we found that as well. Okay, so I'm really wondering if it's Hades that quote unquote offer is like, this is the paradise from Livia. Cryptic almost perfect. The place is called Accursed. Here Theos offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water. And the tree you grasp at eludes you. You, Cepheus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns. Jigsaw turns and follows after himself and flees. The 49 Belites who dared to plot the destruction of their cousins, their husbands, fetch again with incessant labor in the water they have lost. The blood of the shadow is wonder without flesh or bone. Huh. Interesting. So that seems to be where Liv hangs out sometimes, or used to hang out, one of the two. Let's go back this way. More disaster-stricken people. What does this say? May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us, stranger. Okay. What about down this way? Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. I don't think there's anything else in here, though, that I need to see. Have we gone upstairs? Let's go upstairs.
Handsome. You stay away from my money.
Oh, shut up, Rayleigh. I'm not gonna steal your money. Okay, so that's a lot. Vial. Okay. Perfume. Key to Aurelia's chest. I'm really tempted to, because I feel like there might be something in that chest, but we're gonna hold off.
Vote for Mal, unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink.
He listens with their ears. Alright, let's get to the market and see if there's more people to find me. It's down this way, actually. Oh, no, just kidding. It's just the way to the river. Let's go this way. Virgil.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community.
You
Nice
know
to.
what? We're gonna wait to talk to Virgil. Till we talk to Rufus. Okay, so there's this.
Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
What do you want, woman? I didn't take anything from you. Grow up. She's mad at me for some reason. Let's find it. Where is this? Octavia. Note to Octavia. An honest friend to Octavia, may the Lord bless and keep you. I am sorry I cannot risk discussing this with you in person, but alright. You're a believer like me, you may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need somewhere to pray, there's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Turn right at the first fork, and again at the second. Okay. So we just... So two of the cultists are apparently Octavia. And the guy that's trying to become a magistrate. Oh god, I just scared the shit out of myself. Coin perch. Do not want to steal anyone's coin pouch. Okay, let's get out of here. There doesn't seem to be anything else. This guy.
Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being
who are you going to vote for? I need to speak to Yulia.
She's not here.
Where is she?
Had to carry her to Lucretia's clinic this morning. Shrine of a...
Okay, so someone was sick.
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
Okay. You know about
Listen,
disappearance.
I don't abduct women. They come to me. And they keep coming back. You don't know Sturkus.
I'm guessing that means shit. Who are you going to vote for? It's just
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Why?
That's why. Fair enough. But you know, okay, but you know.
You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth.
How do I get a bow from you?
I think it's gone on.
Is it like, it sounds great. Can I...
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see.
Okay.
We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way. And Malleolus, of course. If old man...
how do I buy his bow? How do I buy his bow, though? I heard you're selling a bow.
Whatever. What now? What?
On your best behavior, I trust.
Stranger, I don't know. I'm guessing this is the priestess?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia.
Yes.
To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
In 1 second. I'll be right back, everybody. Real fast. What's the story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Hey man, so what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Alright. Well, let's be direct then.
You know,
How'd you end up
I'm
here?
not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me here.
Karen, you say?
Yeah, Karen.
And nothing about that name seemed odd to you.
What's odd about Karen? What do you mean? It's an older name, but not uncommon from where it carries negative connotations where I'm from. I think I see where this is going. I don't know. It's Karen. Carries, I mean, it's an old name, not uncommon,
Older.
right?
I see.
I
I wonder if... No,
What? What are you going to say?
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking.
Think about
Have
what?
you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really
here and
think you
there.
should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Okay. You know what?
Good.
I mean, I'm trying
Thank
to
you.
notice a
But
little bit.
please be careful.
Every
I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
that makes sense. I'll be careful. I may have already noticed it. What happened to
Up
Livia?
until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
May have already noticed.
You
that.
have? Then what is it?
Some people
Yes.
mentioned the river.
I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current.
Yes.
What else?
Most people were falling down the river and an encounter with a
Yes,
stranger at the
I
river.
also had such an encounter. What else?
That's all I've noticed
There are definitely some common threads
so far.
there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences.
Yeah, I agree.
Asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Do you know a way out of
I
here?
don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
Okay. What do you think about
I'm
it?
quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Is there a short version?
I suppose so. Jupiter and Mercury put a town to the test by disguising themselves as vagrants and asking for shelter there. Everyone turned them away and failed that test, except for an old couple named Baucis and Philemon, and so the gods gave them time to escape and granted them a wish, and then wiped that town off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests.
Yeah.
But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
I agree. Or perhaps it's the gods may kill you at any moment for failing the test, and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are. I agree.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Because that last one's a bunch of load of bullshit. Because that's how life is. And life will beat your ass up without telling you. So, yeah. The gods doing that out of their end is just more preparation for life. What's the status of the election?
It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
I'd like to nominate Galerius. Who's allowed to vote? What's your role in the election? Can I nominate another candidate? Can we start the election now? I'd like to nominate
I
Galerius.
like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected. So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw somehow.
Man, I think Sentius is better. I think Sentius is the best choice. Who's
All
allowed
of
to
the
vote?
male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course.
Can I vote then?
Well, you're not a citizen yet, so no, I'm afraid not. But if it's any consolation,
Sucks.
there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Oh yeah, there is. Such
By
as?
using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
What's your role in the election?
I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed.
Alright, can I nominate another candidate?
You can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination.
Can we, let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
I've been asking about how they end up.
And did you notice anything?
Oh, no. Okay.
Lip, come back.
Alright, so she's gonna be a big part to this. What is this? A shrine? Shrine full of the... Oh, which ancient used because of its wash and bleach the clothes. Oh, exciting. Let's see. Fountain fresh water which is coming from the aqueduct. Water can go to... Yeah, this... perhaps there's also a way to escape with it. So yeah, the aqueduct seems to be the way to escape. Is my best bet. Okay. And then she's not coming out. And we got a bunch of banging noises coming from there. What is that? Nothing. Where? Old chest, money. I need as much money as I can get. Because I want to see what that way out is. Maybe we can find Scintilla or the younger. Yeah, exactly. Scintilla. Who have we not talked to? Talked to George. Is that Rufus? Oh, I'm stuck. That's Virgil. I'm guessing this is Rufus. Decius. Looks busy. I should try talking to him later. Can I buy a bow from this guy now that I know I need it?
What now?
I heard you're selling a
What?
do you know way out of here? What do you think about the golden rule?
Whatever.
There doesn't seem to be a way.
Thank you.
Oh.
I am delighted and
I don't want to be here.
deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
That I'm wondering if I'm ready to.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Wouldn't that have broken? This seems pretty plausible. Wouldn't that have broken the golden rule? No, because I don't think the creature counts, right?
If it was a man, maybe.
Yeah.
But I swear on my life, this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipelus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which.
Alright, what did you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
Of course. That was a great story, but I'm still going down there.
Without a weapon? Well,
well, if you would sell me a weapon, Domitius, I would appreciate that bow. I heard you're selling one.
what?
Goddamn.
What?
Can you just give me the bow, man? Alright, we're going. Going down to the spooky, scary cistern. Alright. Okay, well, there is definitely some. Run! Okay, so. Well, he was not wrong. There was definitely something down there. Why? Okay, you know what? Whoops, my bad. Don't need to talk to him.
Whatever. Just remember.
I'll be watching you. I know you'll be watching. Go, girl. You.
Ave,
Ave.
we're finally alone. I assume you already know who
I know your name. And we've had this
We have?
conversation.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule.
Yes.
I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed.
Exactly.
And you had to start over.
You got it, Sentius. Is that about right? Couldn't stop it from being broken.
I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time.
I'm doing
Now,
it.
I assume you've sought me out again for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Ask then.
Yes. Give me. No.
Good.
Never mind. Can we
Of
talk
course.
about
What is
who's
it?
going to break it? I think I know who it
Yes.
is. Well, the problem is Malleus.
Why do you say that?
He wants to actually going to accuse treason and sentence you to death.
What? That's... I'm speechless. How do you know? Of course, this isn't your first loop, is it? Well then, you must stop him from winning the election. I expect you'll need some kind of leverage on him, but
I have to bring
I can't be
evidence
seen to be
of
involved in
cultists.
this, of course, so you'll be on your own. You'd better
think
not
I
waste
have-
any time, and Meswada, goddess of persuasion, go with you.
I think I know exactly. Oh, you're right
Good.
on it.
Thank you.
I think I know exactly what we need to do. Oh, there's Rufus.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
Okay. How'd you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Same way as everyone else. Why are you wearing your Legion
Because
armor?
we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Why don't you have a weapon?
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
Not much of talk already.
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
Alright, what are you doing?
None of your business. Introiti ipsum commensura.
Okay, well that's definitely
If
Roman.
we
I
have
don't
to.
know what he said. What do you think? Are you the one third?
No idea what you're talking about.
I know it's you. I found an incomplete letter.
Yes, so what? What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to ask you to.
And why should I? The one true God says that for a man to lie with another man
Okay, so Rufius is a
is
cultist
an
too.
abomination.
So Rufius is a cultist.
This
Octavius is a
presence here is
cultist.
a threat to us all.
That's true. Why isn't Golden working already?
Well, I don't know. Maybe God hasn't noticed yet. But when he does, we're going to have a problem.
Alright, seems to me your agitation is a bigger threat than the gods of Rome don't care about how much it's true. Why would they care about Virgil?
Well, I wouldn't get so angry if he wasn't so... You know.
He seems like a normal guy keeping himself. What's your problem?
He makes me... uncomfortable.
Are you uncomfortable with your
I
feelings
don't
toward him,
like where you're
Rufius?
going with this. You'd better take that back before I make you.
It must be difficult between your fate and your desire.
Have no idea what you're talking about. And unless you want your jaw broken, I think it's best if you don't ever talk to me again.
Alright. Well, Rufius, come here.
I have
Stop being a
nothing
big
to
baby.
say to you.
Well, I pissed Rufus off. Oh well. She will guide you. I know exactly what I have to do. So behind the theater. Alright, well actually, we'll take up our where we left off tomorrow. See if I can. Yeah. So tomorrow we will be. Well, here. Let's see if we can find this behind the theater. Oh, not even behind the theater yet. My bad. All right. So behind the theater. Where's the theater? Turn on the right. No, it's not that. I might be a little bit lost behind here. Alrighty then, let's see. Go. Nope. No. Stop it. It's this way. There we go. And if we go up. What is that? Interesting. So it seems like in the past, a lot of people were about to break the gold rule. As if they kind of didn't care. Alright. So in the cavern behind, the first fork, take a right. At the second fork, take another right. So I think this is the shrine that I'm looking for. I just don't know how it's going to support my weight. So I think that is the find you. You said you're chilling at the... Alright, yes. Well, obviously I'm not 100% sure. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, no. This is where I want to be going. Okay. Apparently I was not 100% correct with my guess, so we will continue.
The 49 melodies fetch again.
I haven't even found the temple. There's a lot of things that I still don't know. I wish I had a map. That would be nice. I don't even have a map. Oh, we do have 1,000 dinars. But we're gonna save them. Get a few more, maybe next loot. So that's gotta be the temple, right? No.
Citizen.
Citizen? I'm not even a citizen, bro. Yeah. Alright, guys. We're gonna leave it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. If you didn't, go and smash that dislike button. Either way.
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little sturkers? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
Alright, anyway. Yep, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, come back on this new Skyrim is looking good. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, come back on Monday or tomorrow if we do a surprise stream tomorrow. But come back and